This has just been one of those unbelievable, breathtaking, pinch ourselves kind of experiences. But tonight, we are here to unveil our brand new concept called Travorium. And although the concept is new, the company rolling it out is not new. They are now going into their 9th year in business. They paid out millions of commissions all around the globe. We're in 63 different countries now. Beautiful home office, customer service in 3 different languages. Well-run machines. So we kind of have the best of both worlds. Where we got a brand new concept where we're here at the beginning, the very genesis. No one's ever heard of it, so you're not too late. And then yet it's backed up by a company that's been there, done that, knows how to get people paid on time and all of those other kind of things. Now, as we begin our presentation, we always like to give the legal disclaimer, and that is to remind you that, that just because we've had past success in past, that is not a guarantee of success in the future. I think we all kind of know that. I think the year 2020 proved that anything can happen at any time, right? But the legal department wants us to remind you, in case you forgot, that markets go up, markets go down. Different people are going to have different experiences, right? And we're not financial advisors, but tonight we're here to overview our concept and what we're doing. And as we go into the concept, I always like to go back to what I call the core question. And the core question is that if you had all the time and all the money in the world, what would you do? And if you ask most people that question, like, man, you know what? I would travel, I would adventure, I would delve into my real hobbies and passions. I would spend time with my loved ones. I would live life on my terms. I would do what I want, when I want, with whom I want, anytime I want, right? Well, what holds us back? What keeps us from doing that? Well, it's a lack of time, a lack of money. So how do you get more time? How do you get more money? Well, if you were to ask the author of the best-selling, financial book of our era, he would tell you that 95% of all people are on the wrong track. Now, this is that one moment where I kind of want to grab the computer screen and just shake it for a second, right? And say, again, 95%. If the weatherman tells you there's a 95% chance of rain, it's going to rain. If the weatherman tells you there's a 95% chance of rain, which of you is not going to take an umbrella? It means that, the likelihood, right? I mean, that means you. And so, 95% of all people are going to end up in the financial boneyard, not because they're unemployed. That's not the problem. The problem is because they have a job or they own a job. And that causes a lot of people to scratch their head like, I thought that was the goal. No, that's where you start. That is not where you want to finish. A job is a wonderful way to put some food on the table this week. It's a wonderful way to put, a roof over your head. But it's a horrible way to create any wealth, to get ahead, or create any lifestyle. And only 5% of the people figured out how to move to the other side of this quadrant, to get over on the right-hand side into the B quadrant or the I quadrant. And that's where you have your money making you money. And people say, hey, you going to work today? Nope. You're not? No, I got my money making me money, right? I got my money going to work, right? I can stay here because my money's making me money. Or we want to show you how to have a business where the business is making you money. You have cash flow coming through every single week, every single month, month after month, whether you're alive or not. Okay. That's the goal, right? I'm not trying to be morbid, but at one point, all of us are going to get light beamed off this place we call Earth. And when that happens, your goal should be to have a business that's creating cash flow every single week, every single month, that gets passed on to your loved ones, and it continues to produce money, again, whether you're alive or not. Our company, we specialize in helping people move the 95% from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. And understand there's only 3 ways to get more money. You've either got to save money, make money, or learn to grow your money. We're going to show you how to do all 3. As I mentioned, our home office, is gorgeous, customer service in 3 languages. Our CEO and founder and his lovely wife, Miss Adela, they are world-class entrepreneurs. In fact, Mr. Hart was a finalist for Entrepreneur of the Year by Inc. magazine. That's a major financial publication here in the United States for our international audience. And it just means that they recognize this gentleman as someone who's above, not your average entrepreneur, someone that's done some extraordinary things, which, explains why his company's done so well in the direct selling space. Now, when you look at his company, they're going into 3 of the largest industries on the planet. Now, number 1 is the travel space. This is where the company's background has been. Now, we're not here tonight to talk about travel, but this is how the company got to 63 different countries and paid out millions in commissions. You're going to be hearing about some crazy, crazy travel deals, and you're naturally going to have a lot of people gravitate towards some of that stuff once we get them making some money with the second market we're going into, which is the trading. Now, this is the brand new concept that we're rolling out, unveiling. It's our Forex division. And they give it's not just Forex, it's also cryptocurrency. So we're kind of encompassing both here into our platform where you got both Forex and cryptocurrency. And we've had people crushing it in both arenas. And of course, these are massive, massive markets. And then you have the direct selling industry. the idea of teaching people how to make money from home, how to build a business, and understand that this was a $1 trillion trend even before COVID-19. So even before a couple billion people started Googling, right? How do I make some money from home? Even before a couple billion people started saying, Siri, help, right? Even before all of that happened, it was already a $1 trillion trend. But understand that COVID-19 popularized the idea in the pop culture of working from home. To give you an example, I've got, we have adult children, my wife and my youngest and her husband, they both, have, great jobs, and they go to the office every day, and they're rank advancing and doing all those kind of things. They're in their 20s, right? Of course, they're feeling pretty good about themselves. And she's driving a Tesla, he's driving a Mercedes. Well, COVID-19 happens and they have to go work from home. Well, guess what? They don't want to go back, right? Once they got a taste of working from home, I mean, forget the office, right? I mean, who wants to go back and do that? Well, I bring that up because there was a time when if you work from home, people might kind of look at you like, huh, really? Work from home? What, you couldn't get a real job? Today, you tell people you work from home, like, oh my gosh, that's so awesome. And they're like, knuckle fisting you, and high fiving you, that kind of thing. And so again, it's become very, very popular to be able to make money from home. And of course, we're going to teach you how to do that. Now, when you look at the Forex marketplace, this is a travel related industry, by the way. In fact, I just got back from Cancun, and when we landed in Cancun, guess what? The first thing we did was trade in our dollars for pesos. Why? Because they don't take dollars down there, they take pesos. That's known as foreign exchange, currency exchange. It's something that most of us have done. We just didn't know that you could actually make money from it. And it happens to be the single largest financial market in the world. In fact, they trade this stuff 24 hours a day, 5 days a week on an exchange, no different than the stock market. The prices go up and the prices go down. But this particular market is 20 times the size as the United States stock market. Now, I want you to think about that for a moment. That's another shake the computer screen for a second. I mean, we all have seen the movie The Wolf of Wall Street or Wall Street and Warren Buffett. And, we know how big Wall Street is, right? This is the epicenter of financial, things all around the world. And it is big. It does about 300 billion a day in daily trading volume. But if you compare that to the foreign exchange market, which does 6.8 trillion. So it's not twice as big, not 5 times as big, not 10 times, 20 times the size as the United States stock market. And that shocks a lot of people. Like, man, how is that possible that this thing is so big and so profitable, and yet I've never heard of it? And it's because up until a handful of years ago, unless you were a bank, a big institution, or an accredited investor, you could not participate. But today, if you've got a mobile phone and $100 bill, you can begin to trade and you can begin to make money. Right from the comfort of your home or whatever beach you choose to sit on. And now, we obviously as a company, but I'm very blessed. We were able to hire some unbelievable gurus that had an incredible background in this space. In fact, these guys were trading money for big institutions. They were trading money for banks. This is what they did for a living. They had nothing to do with direct selling and that kind of stuff. They were just out there showing people with a lot of money how to make money in these markets. And of course, when you're somebody that has money, you're an institution, you're a wealthy individual, you can hire whoever you choose. You have access to the best financial brokerages. You have access to the best law firms, the best financial advisors, right? You have the best of anything because you got money. Well, many of them chose to hire the same people you now have access to. Why? Because they won 70% of their trades, because they can go back 2 years without a single negative month. Month after month after month showing consistency and profitability. And they're doing that not just in the Forex marketplace, but in the cryptocurrency marketplace now as well, which is exploding. Now, I can tell you that for my wife and I back in December, we were on one of the live, we have live trading every single day. We're on one of the live trades, and the guy was talking about Ethereum, which is a cryptocurrency. And at the time, it was almost $500. Well, Bitcoin had taken off and exploded, but yet Ethereum hadn't taken off. And the guy on the call says, look, guys, it's around 500. I believe it's going to 2,000. Well, my wife and I went and bought $25,000 worth of that. Well, I don't know if you saw the price earlier today, but it's getting pretty close to 2,500, meaning our 25 grand's turned into 125 grand in a few months, thanks to these guys. So if I seem like I like these guys or I'm slightly biased, I'm 125,000 reasons to be biased. Okay. I love these guys, right? And they're doing that not just for us. They're doing that for people all over the world. And in their program, in English, Spanish, and French, they can teach you everything you need to know about this space. Even if you come to the space, man, I know nothing about this. I don't even know how to spell Forex. That's okay. We start with ABC, 1, 2, 3, hooked on phonics, and take you all the way to PhD, okay? They got all the different videos, back there, they got the searchable FAQ. Every day they do the daily, the market analysis. Every day they have the live trading in English, Spanish, and French, twice a day in English, by the way. They record those sessions, even if you don't catch it live. And we're going to give you a tour of the entire back office here in a couple of seconds. But understand that they also send out signals every day. And all you got to do when they send out the signals, the trade ideas, okay? And you could take that trade idea and say, the pros seem to think I ought to maybe be doing this. Well, my wife and I took that advice, and that's why we love these guys, right? We took their advice. And it's not financial advice, but obviously they're coaching us and teaching us and all those kind of things. And if you emulate what the pros do, you're going to get the same moves. And every day, right on your phone, they drop those trade ideas. And you can take those ideas, go apply that initially, just do it in demo mode. And they'll teach you how to set up a demo account. There's no real money at risk. And you can go there and begin to apply the ideas and say, hey, does this work for me? Are these strategies, in fact, something that's profitable for my family? And for a lot of people, you get to the point where like, okay, this is driving me nuts. I'm watching my account go up, but it's all monopoly money, right? And there's a certain point you'll hit it. We're like, okay, I'm putting some real money in there. But again, go slow, go very slow. We want to obviously make sure this is a positive experience. Make sure you know what you're doing, provide the education. But that's what our entire program is all about, taking you from A to Z, teaching you how to do this. Now, by the way, when it comes to getting involved in our company, again, you can buy the travel service. I put it up here only because so many people, once they get making money trading, they come back and say, hey, tell me about these crazy travel deals you have. We have that there. But I want to stress that you can come here, do the Forex, never do the travel. But you're going to have some people below you as you build a team, do the travel, and you're going to get paid on every single bit of that, okay? So just know that we have it there and that it's going to make you a bunch of money. Now, in particular, the Forex service, you can buy that for $99 per month. And the great thing with our company is if you choose to become a rep, it's for $49 to become a rep. You can then go out and tell 3 other people about the membership. And once you tell 3, you are now earning as much as you're spending. Okay. So our first goal for anyone, hey, let's go get your 3. That way, this entire experience is going to be free. Not to mention all the money you're going to make as you learn how to trade. And so that's true with our travel products. It's also true with our Forex product. Now, as you get 3 and your 3 tell 3 and their 3 tell 3, you can begin to tap into our compensation program. Now, we call it a 10X compensation program because we literally pay out 10 times as much as a lot of other companies with a similar pay program in our space. And that's not my opinion. That is a fact. The great thing about numbers is numbers don't lie. Now, we have a binary compensation program, binary meaning 2. If you were to recruit Tim and put Tim on your left and recruit me, put me on your right, anyone else that you ever bring on from here on out forevermore has to go below Tim or me, one of the 2. If you were then to bring on, let's say, Sally, and you put Sally down below me, well, I don't know Sally, and Sally doesn't know me, but I'm going to benefit from all of that activity and the daily compensation program, just like you, from Sally and her entire team as it spans around the entire world. The point is you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Now, let's assume for a moment that you became a travel trader. That's our big vision here, is to teach people how to travel for pennies, travel for free, and how to make money from Forex. Now, you might start with the Forex, but from a compensation plan point of view, I want to kind of paint a vision for what can happen. So let's say you go out there and you get 4 people, 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and you help those 4 people just go get a couple of people each. I mean, you got a total of 5 left, or 5 left, 5 right. You are now making in the neighborhood of $400 to $700 per month. Well, if you can help those 5 people get a couple of people each, you now get a championship ring like you see on my finger here, and you're in the neighborhood of a minimum of $1,500 per month, and you could be as high as $2,500 a month. Now, how'd you get here? Well, I went and got 4. I'm enjoying the whole thing for free. I helped my 4 get a couple people each. I'm making $400 to $700 a month. I help them get a couple people each. I'm making a couple of grand a month. Well, if you can now go out and help one person in your left leg get one of these rings and one person in your other leg get one of these rings, well, guess what? You become a 3-star director. You're now making $30,000 to $40,000 per year, and you're car eligible, meaning you can get a Range Rover, a Tesla, a Mercedes, a Lexus, or a BMW. Now, this is a picture of my wife, and this is her dream car. This is an i6 Grand Coupe BMW M package. She absolutely just loves this car. And I absolutely love this car payment. It cost me $0, right? And I figured out that the cars I drive for free just seem to drive down the road a little smoother than the ones I got to pay for. And so again, we have that car program there, easy to tap into. Go out and help one more person each leg get a ring. You're now making $50,000 to $60,000 per year. Help another person each leg get a ring. You're now an ambassador in the $90,000 to $110,000 per range. If you can then go out there and continue to build your business, The pay program will take you as high as $3,200 a day, $96,000 per month, plus direct sales bonuses, leadership bonuses, vacation bonuses, car bonuses, ambassador pools. And let's not forget all the money you're making trading and the cryptocurrency markets and the foreign exchange market. So everything we got is here. Everything we got is in place. But what I want to do at this point is actually take this back to some real people. I mean, people that have actually come on board and, kind of taken that plunge and, hey, is this, as good as he says? And is it the way he says? And are the trade ideas that good? And we have on here tonight, Mr. Tim Howard. And of course, I got to meet Tim in person. What was that, Tim? Back in 2014, I think.
I think that's right. Yeah.
I was in Kentucky, and we actually got to hook up, and it was through a mutual friend of ours here in California. So we've been knowing each other for quite a few years. And of course, you and your wife Tiffany are obviously professionals within our space. And in fact, you built some teams of 40,000 plus people, correct?
That is correct, Todd. Yeah. Back the 14th day of July 2007. I can tell you the exact day that I joined this industry of multi-level marketing, networking, whatever you want to call it. A good friend of mine, Paul Bernstein, piano player in Lexington, Kentucky, actually chased me for 6 years. This is no joke, for 6 years to take a look at this thing he was doing. I was busy working 80, 90 hours a week. The last thing I needed was something else on my plate, and finally I joined him just to get him to hush, really, and that's the truth. And got to witness firsthand some of the top earners of that company. That company was actually based out of Kentucky. And the thing I was impressed with the most with the top earners was how unimpressed I was with the top earners. They were country boys like I was, right? Didn't seem to be any smarter than me or whatever, but had done amazing things in this industry that I knew nothing about. Music's been my whole life. Played guitar for a living for 22 years on the road. Lived out in Nashville off and on my entire adult life. So knew nothing about this industry just a few years ago. And just had the common misconception about it, really and truly. I was that guy to my friend. I'm not going to do one of those things, right? I'm not going to do one. That's not who I am. I'm not going to do one of those things. And here we are, just a totally different lifestyle. Everything's totally different. Just a few months into that company, really and truly. So that was my introduction to this industry of home-based business, if you will. And had left the industry for about 5 years. Really hadn't done much with it, and wasn't anticipating on maybe ever doing it again. Just wasn't in my plan, so to say, till a good friend of mine introduced me to the Forex marriage of home-based business, right, and what we do. And I knew enough about Forex to know I was intimidated by it, kind of like the stock market, same way. Everybody's heard of it, don't know much about it, intimidated by it, right? But when I took a look at it, it definitely intrigued me, Todd, to say the least, and jumped on board as fast as I could, buried my head in the book, so to say, and learned all I could possibly learn about it. And could not be happier, Todd, really and truly. I've been part of the Forex home-based business for 5 months now, working about 16-hour days to study and learn all I possibly can about it. And happy to be here with Trevorium, to say the least. I've looked at many, many companies in this space that we're in. You got made the wisest by hiring an outside who does this for the wealth. I could not be happier with the educational value or the trades that we get through Telegram in our back office as well, Todd.
Yeah, and I just want to reestablish real quick, just for everyone out there, Tim, because obviously you have built massive teams in the space. In fact, your first company, you had like 1.8 million in earnings.
That's correct.
Yeah, and then and then he's gone on and been a number 2, number 3, an interplanetary grand poobah, whatever company he happens to join, and one of those guys. And you've also done extremely well in the music business. I mean, you know all kinds of people in the music world, and you don't have to do this. You don't have to be involved in direct selling. You can just go do your music thing and sail off into the sunset. But obviously, you're inspired by the industry, and and you have a passion for helping other people. And when you look at the Forex, it's obviously it's new to you. It's obviously new to me too. It's a new way to help people, because you can now go build a team, which you and I have been helping people do for decades, and they can build a team and make money. But there's a secondary way to make money also. Even if you can't build a team, even if you got halitosis, you're a hermit, right? I mean, nobody likes you. You don't like anybody. You can still show people how to make money right here on their mobile phone, and that's pretty huge. And of course, obviously, you've been researching the industry and all that kind of stuff. So you've been here with us for a couple of minutes. How's it gone so far? I mean, you said you like the trade ideas. I think it's because you like money. I mean, how's that going?
It's going very, very well. I won't discuss any particular numbers, but we'll take yesterday, for instance. Had several trades in queue, so to say, that were running overnight. Went to bed and slept good, so to say. I was confident in the trades. I'd gone back and reviewed what you guys had shot out, and they made sense. Woke up this morning and looked at my queue and they were empty. I'm like, what happened? And woke up very, very happy with what had taken place overnight while I was sleeping. And I won't go into the direct numbers of that, but yeah, your guys are spot on, Todd. And once again, looking around the space of what we do, the marriage of Forex and home-based business, network marketing, if you will. This is why I'm here. I'm not saying this because I'm here. I'm here because this is the truth. You guys are head and shoulders above anything else that I've seen out there. And I've looked at all the top companies out there that are doing this. I promise you, I have over the past 6 months and could not be happier here. And I want to touch base on one thing too, Todd, if you'll let me. The $99.95 per month you're paying for this. When I was on the road as a professional guitarist, I spent that much on guitar strings a month. So come on, come on. It's insane. So, and it's really and truly, I've been in business for myself in some shape, form, or fashion since I was 14 years old on a tobacco farm or whatever. And this is, I think, probably the smartest thing I've ever seen as far as the marriage of what we do. Because there's really a money-making machine inside a money-making machine. And it's just brilliant, man. I'm excited. I'm probably more excited than I've been in about 10 years, to be honest with you.
And well, by the way, you saw a guy on the screen there a moment ago. Maybe he'll hop back on the screen real quick. I know we're going to go to Ronnie, one of your guys, but
yes,
it's just an interesting synergy here because you spent a lifetime in the music industry. And my buddy Ryan, who was on here a moment ago, I don't know if he's going to pop back on the screen here, but he spent a lifetime in the music industry as well.
Well,
okay. And the Ryan's actually on these championship rings. Ryan's earned about 7 of them in our industry. Built some massive teams. In fact, the first place I met him, he was making about 76,000 per month, something like that. He's helped countless people, but he wasn't into trading and investing and all that. I mean, that wasn't his game, right?
Sure.
But suddenly he's started to get into it, right? I mean, every time I turn around, he's calling me up, man, did you see this? Did you see that? And in the old days, we used to call it mailbox magic, when a check would show up in the mail, right? So to get a bill in the mail, you get a check in the mail. We call that mailbox magic. I don't know what, we got to come up with a new name for when you wake up like you did, Tim, and you're like, oh yeah, hello, it's going to be a good day. So we got to come up with a term for that. But hey, Tim, meet Ryan. Ryan, meet Tim, and say hi to Ronnie.
Hey, Ryan, Ronnie.
Hey guys.
Hey guys, here I am. I'm unmuted. I went and grabbed a little iPod or earpod as well, so I could mute out maybe all the stuff going on in the side yard. Very nice to meet you, Mr. Howard. I've heard a lot about you. So Todd's bragged behind your back a little bit. So very nice to meet you.
You too, sir. You as well. Actually, you're on one of the videos that Todd had sent me early on to take a look. So I recognize you.
Very nice. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, boy, I'll tell you what, I don't know, Todd, if I get started, I might go. So
well, first and foremost, Tim, he's a bass player and a drummer.
There you go.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, he was in a band that used to open up for like Mr. Mister and Oingo Boingo and the Go-Go's, and he was part of the 80s rock bands.
Yeah. We might have lost him.
Yeah. You're kind of in and out, Tim. I think we got you back though.
There you go.
You're still muted if you can hear me.
Sorry about that. Can you hear me now?
There we go. We got you now.
Okay, very good. Very good. Apologies. The phone died, so we're on phone number 2.
Hey, that's a good sign, right? Anytime your phone's dying, that means you've been doing something.
That's the biggest challenge the past several days is keeping the phone charged.
Yeah, my number one advice is to get one of these battery cases, right? That's a battery on top of the battery, right? And then you still got to plug it in.
That's on the to-do list, yes.
Yes, yeah. That way you got a double battery.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I don't know how many times. Yeah. I don't know how many times I text you, Todd, from my laptop saying my battery's dead, bro. Yeah. Sorry, I'll come back around.
Well, boy, Ronnie, we have Ronnie on here. He's from Kentucky as well, and of course, I just got to meet Ronnie today. And so, Ronnie, I understand that you come on board and you've been doing some trading. And if you don't mind, share with everyone some of your experience so far.
Yeah, I've gotten started, and it has been a really good experience. I have a manufacturing background, and like you say, working even by the hour or salary. And all the way up into the great middle management of some pretty good companies, a lot of good trading. But one of the things that I've been as a leader for 20 to 30 years in various church groups and all sorts of organizations. But one of the things I've always said is that it's not magic; it's a process. Success is it's a process, and if you just do the right things every day, success will come out of that. And I've been going through all the tutorials, and it's really taught me a lot of stuff. But this is a lifelong skill, the Forex trading, that I'll use the rest of my life for sure. But I've been very, very impressed with it. You guys have the process, and that's what it takes to be successful. It's a good process. So far it's going great, and just really excited about it. The future is looks good for and the last couple of years has not gone so well in business, but it really looks good now.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But do we have is Jeff Miner on here? I don't know. I made Jeff a co-host, and Jeff, if you're on, come on. I wasn't expecting you tonight. Just happy to see you. But Jeff's out in Colorado, and I mean, just kind of he's a country boy, by the way. Always wears his big old hat on here. But Jeff's had some incredible experiences. But what I do want to do real quick is, if we don't have Jeff, is I want to bring on Ken, and Ken is obviously part of the Forex team and part of the one of the people that helped line this whole thing together. There's Jeff. Here I brag about Jeff's cowboy hat, and he gets on with a baseball hat tonight.
Hey, how you doing, Todd?
I'm doing good, Jeff. Good to see you, my friend.
You too.
I'll say hi to Ronnie, Ryan, and Tim.
Hey, Tim, Ronnie.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
And so, Jeff, if you don't mind, kind of share them with some of you, because you've never done any trading either, and this is all brand new to you too, right?
Well, it is, and we had a great couple of days with Ethereum. We've had a couple of great days in the past, and it's been really, really good.
Yeah, does somebody have an open mic? Because we're getting the echo. I don't know if someone's not using a speaker. Maybe hit mute. They may help solve it.
How's that?
There we go. There we go. So I've been having a lot of fun with the trading, huh?
Yeah, it's been fantastic. I mean, the Ethereum trade idea that came in this week went through the roof. Hopefully everybody was on it. It was a big day, and of course, Bitcoin going now. The trade ideas that have come in, it makes it just really, really simple. You just plug and play. It's been a lot of fun, and we're doing well. We're making some serious money. It's not just a joke anymore. And I mean, you talk about Ethereum making, just the other day, making over $2,000 again, and Bitcoin with what the trade ideas they've got right now. I haven't looked since we started back online, but it's moving in the right direction, and they've got a great trade idea there. So I can't thank Ken and Calvin enough for what they're doing. It just makes it so dang easy that it's not funny.
The thing I love about your story, Jeff, is that when you joined the company, you didn't join for the trading, you joined for the travel.
Yeah, I mean, I was with P2S, prior with Daryl, and excuse me, and then didn't do a lot with that. And then Daryl kept kind of talking with me and kind of give me a little nudge all the time, and we went back in for the travel side. And I mean, the deals are incredible. And then all of a sudden the Forex came, and that just landed in my wheelhouse. It's something that I enjoy numbers. I enjoy playing in that kind of space, and it's been an absolute ball. So, I mean, yeah, we started with the travel side, and we're going to go on some trips here once the summer kind of comes to an end and our busy season with our other two companies kind of slow down and start to enjoy that side of it. But the trading has been just absolutely incredible. I can't say enough.
Yeah. And for everyone out there, I mean, Jeff hasn't made a little bit of money. He made a whole lot of money. We're not trying to make income claims. Markets go up, markets go down. Everyone has a different aversion to risk tolerance and the ability to follow instruction, all those kind of things. Right. But I mean, Jeff has done unbelievably well. And again, that wasn't his interest when he joined. He just started hearing the stories and then kind of took a look at it. Hey, we have Danny Seguinol on here too, out of Canada. So, hey, Danny, if you don't mind coming on board. In fact, Danny hosted this last week. I was in Cancun, and Danny came on, did a great job hosting it. I was expecting you to be on fire tonight. You're always on fire with the flames coming off, but you got the whole different background tonight. But Hey, Danny, say hi to Tim and Ronnie. And Tim and Ronnie, Danny, never really done networking before. Kind of, this is kind of his real first venture, if you will. But his team is spread all over the world. He's crushing it. He's obviously rank advanced and, making multiple six figures. He's got all these ladies in France that every time I turn around, they're breaking ambassadors and one-star ambassadors. I mean, some of them are 28, some of them are 30. They're stay-at-home moms. Some of them are quitting their teaching jobs. I mean, just changing lives all over the world. But Danny, Ronnie, and Tim, meet Danny.
How you guys doing? Yeah, I changed my background today because I have to broadcast to the world. I got the news conference in the back. We got to tell the whole world what we have. First thing I want to say is I feel blessed right now. I'm surrounded by legends, right? I got everybody here that you brought on tonight, has been in the industry or made a ton of money, Ryan and everybody else. So thank you for being here tonight. And I feel blessed to be surrounded by all you guys. I'm the young buck. I'm trying to join the legends and have all those rings that you guys carry, But one thing that was mentioned tonight that I thought was pretty deep was the fact that knowledge. No one can take this knowledge away from us. The education that's in the back office from our traders are learning how to trade, that skill set. Once you have it, you have it. It's done, and that can help anybody. There's a lot of people right now that just joined the last 48 hours on my team, and they're just overwhelmed of excitement, right? It's like, oh my God, and they're learning and they're trading, and people are hungry to learn more and to trade more. So, and the other thing that you mentioned, Todd, which was powerful, is that you don't need to sponsor anybody. You don't need to sell. You don't need to go and reach out to people. You can actually make money with your own money. And the funny thing about this is that when you tell someone you can make money with your phone, okay, you don't have to sell nothing, they say, yes, I'm in, I want that, because I don't like to talk to people. But the minute they sign, the first thing they want to do is share. It's like, that's the first thing they want to do. So I'm telling my whole team, shh, don't say recruiting, shh, quiet. Just wheel them in, say, come and make some money, take the trade ideas, apply it, but don't say nothing about the business. They're like, but I want them. No, don't say nothing. Wait less than 24 hours, wait for the magic to happen, just like when you go to Disney World. And then people join in, it's like, oh, I got a group of 600 people I got to share this with. We got you now. Right? So no, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy. I know Cowboy Boy just mentioned that we have a trade going on right now, and I want to make some money too. So my phone is open, and it's so tempting to look on your phone. Just there's something about money, seeing money move up and down, right? It's like being on the beach and you see something beautiful, run on the beach. But I can't say what it is right now. But you guys know what I'm talking about, right? When you're on the beach and you see something beautiful, just run on the beach, right? That's how it feels like when you look at the money going up and down. Yeah, so I'm having a great time, and it's just wonderful to see everybody winning. And thanks to Ken and Kelvin, what they put in place is just amazing.
Well, speaking of which, I want to bring Ken on real quick to give everyone a tour of the back office. But Danny, congratulations to you, your team, and Timmy, and all the different people. I mean, every week you're bringing on these different people. I remember Sammy. In fact, Tim, I don't know if you got to see that recorded Zoom, but he had a guy in here look like Lou Ferrigno. I mean, the guy's a bodybuilder. It's like I go, hey, by the way, if we go to one of the world tours on the vacation, dude, you got to leave your shirt on, man. You can't be taking your shirt off. I mean, the guy's just ripped, right? Shredded in every way.
He texted me today, Todd. He made $4,000 in less than 30 days.
Wow. Absolutely incredible. Without recruiting anybody, just trading.
He started his account with $136.
Wow. First month, right? Again,
first 30
financial
days.
advice. Everyone gets different experiences. Markets go up, markets go down. But I mean, obviously, it's an incredible story. And hey, Ken, do we have you with us? Maybe take people on a tour of the back office and show people why this thing is working for so many people.
Hi, Todd. How are you tonight?
I'm incredible. You dropped the Iron Man look.
I did. I had to shave. My daughter wanted to see what my face looked like again.
For those of you who don't know, that Kim was doing some charity work, and one guy dressed up as Captain America, and Ken, believe it or not, actually had the Iron Man beard. I mean, when you saw him, you're like, it looks like Iron Man. It really does. And they had these like authentic outfits. I mean, it looked like a Hollywood production. I mean, he actually, the hands glowed and had the thing in the middle that glowed. And they went and did a bunch of video recording for some young kids. So we were kind of teasing about the Iron Man look for a while. But Ken, it's so great that you do that to help others.
Listen, you know, it's a blessing to get a chance not just to help people actually learn a skill that can pay them for life, but to actually get a chance to give back and make a difference to some kids who are maybe not doing so well in the hospital and things like that. It's a real blessing, and it's a life changer for us. But I gotta say, I'm excited to listen to everybody talking about like their success stories, because you know it's a representation of people who are open, coachable, and following the system. And there's no magic formula. I mean, you can't make money from the sidelines watching. You've got to be able to say, I want to try this for myself. And everybody that's doing it, you're getting people who are experienced traders saying, you know what, I'm still learning from the pros. You get people who are brand new saying, I never do it before. I had $136 in my account and they're now at $4,000. I mean, it's amazing. The people that want the information, who are willing to listen to the pros, follow the advice, they're winning like gangbusters. They're crushing it. And it's just great to see all of you taking advantage of the opportunity in your hands, because I honestly believe there is nothing out there that even comes close to what we all have our hands on. You know, if 2020 and COVID and everything else has taught us anything, it's that this idea of job security that, you know, that was questionable before, there's no question anymore. Things can change like that. You know, and now what we have in our hands is something that not only will pay, it's a skill. You'll learn it, it'll pay you for life, but also you've got a way to help other people as well who want something more, who want to be able to stay at home, who want options. Some people, they just want something more modest. They want to be able to pay their phone bill every month. This can do that for them. Some people want to make big bucks. This can do that for them. Some people want to go to bed, wake up in the morning, thousands of dollars richer from a trade. It can happen, but you have to be willing to listen to the pros, to follow the system, and then you can get the same results that the pros are getting. It's really that simple. And, you know, when I look around at what the comparable offerings out there, and I kind of use comparable facetiously, you know, nobody else has a system in place that can touch what Kelvin's put together. I've not seen any other company out there whose traders and trainers are as professionally vetted as the people that Kelvin's put together. You know, if you look at the live sessions, the amount of information that's being imparted on a daily basis, the amount that you can learn from this, there is no question that the amount of money that you're investing in this, it's a drop in the hat. You know, it's lattes for the month. It's nothing. But what you can get back out of this from a business building perspective, from a wealth accumulation perspective, it's untouchable. And you're backed by a company who's never missed a payment with their teams, who's never had issues from a financial back end. You know, you've got the stability. You can make money on the trading side. You can make money trading. You can make money in Forex. You make money in crypto. There is so many ways you can take advantage of it. But one of the things that I'm proudest of as well is not just the team that's been put together and the educational component to what's being offered here so that anybody can take advantage of this, but it's this back office that Igor has put together. And I am just, you know, blown away by how much better this back office is than a lot of them out there. I mean, literally, this back office is more robust, more powerful, and better looking than some of the traders out there. Professional traders do not have some of the tools that you have access to on day one with your membership. Everything is available here. It works beautifully on your mobile phone, on your tablet, on your laptop, on your computer, whatever you're using, you can have access to. You can be running multiple platforms. Everything is here at a glance on your dashboard. You've got all your Forex updates here, your crypto, you can see what the recent videos were, the recent trade ideas are down here. Everything is right here for you. You even have, let me just move this over a little bit. You know, people are asking, hey, what about how do I calculate my lot sizes? There's actually a calculator in here that takes the math away. And if you're someone like me, whose math was never my strong suit, this takes all that away from you. You get the trade ideas, you got a calculator in here to do the work for you. Everything, it just couldn't be any easier. So all you need to do is plug in your account currency, your account balance, your risk percentage, the stop loss that's being given to you in the trade idea, what you're trading and what you're quoting, do the calculation. Let's say if you wanted to just change it over to 1, it does everything for you. It tells you how much you want to be risking, what your lot size is, your position size, everything is in there. If you want to do some charting work, you've got access to professional charting tool right in here, where you can actually look at either one screen, you can compare two, so you can compare different time frames on a currency pair that you're looking at. You can compare four, which is actually a paid upgrade on a lot of different sites. You're getting that for free. But a lot of people get really excited about the trade ideas. So let me show you how easy it is to access the trade ideas. They're coming right to your phone through Telegram. You'll get the alerts when there's either an update to it. Hey, you know what? Take profit one's been achieved, or hey, you know what? This market order is pending. All that information is actually in your Telegram channel right on your phone, but also you can go right into here and see all the different trade ideas that are active in here. Everything's in. Oh, actually, there's a new one for Bitcoin that just came out. So you can open up a trade idea, look at the information in there. It's telling you exactly what to do. It's a buy, it's an open order, tells you where your entry price is, tells you where your stop loss would be as a recommendation, and a target take profit too. And you can see there's a lot of different categories for trade ideas. So there's lots of different information in there. Easy to access, easy to find, lots of ideas. A lot of people are excited about this one that came out yesterday, the Ethereum trade. This one came out and pretty much immediately went right to take profit one. So that was really fast. It was, let's see, take profit one was hit and is currently at 2370. You can even see a full historical update on a timeline view of what's been going on in the idea. Has anything changed? What is the directions that the traders are suggesting you take a look at? Everything is right there for you. And you can see in terms of performance, we haven't actually added the April numbers, the March numbers yet, but I'm pretty sure we're up another 8,000 in terms of pip gains, right? So you can see our performance month over month, year over year has been positive. Not because we're gambling out there. When we're sending an idea, there's a lot that's going into the ideas. Kelvin's traders are professionally trained not to send out a certain quantity per day, but they're sending out when they see an idea that they think is a high probability of success. I wish I could tell you that every single trade idea hits. They don't. But historically, we've been hitting about 70% of our trades, and because our risk to reward strategies are so good, you can lose a couple trades, make a trade back, and still make money because of the way we're structuring it. So we're looking after protecting everybody. The live sessions are there every single day, and twice in English, once in Spanish, once in French, every single day, where you can actually log in and go ahead, join the session and ask the trader questions. You can ask them anything you want. You want to look at a crypto pair, ask them. They'll show you on the charts. You want to ask them a question about a Forex pair, ask them. They'll open it up and they'll talk to you about it. They'll share their thoughts and ideas, and you get a chance to sit down and interact with the pros in their classroom. You will not believe the amount of knowledge that you'll actually gain in a week. It is just mind-blowing what's happening in these sessions. And it's just incredible. And if you're not able to join the session live, don't worry about it. Just go back in later. All the sessions are posted, so you can watch them later on. All you need to do is go in and find the session you're looking for, open it up, and watch it when it's convenient for you. There's even daily videos, which are a quick recap. If you don't have time for the full session, you have 10 minutes just to find out what's happening in the marketplace, go in and find your daily market synopsis. It'll give you all that brief information. We have a full education library, and people will see we've really been beefing up the library for more and more people. You get information on getting started, some foundational basic knowledge. There's beginner content in here. There's even some specific advanced content if people are following smart money. There's a lot of videos in here that are helping people, but the reality is this is probably the easiest thing that you could ever do. You don't have to have all the answers. Our team has been built, our platform has been built to have the answers for you. If you don't remember something, go ahead into the FAQ. Everything is in here. If you're not sure, if you say, hey, I keep hearing people talk about pips, just go up here and just search pip. There you go. The information is going to come up and you can find out the information that you need. Everything is in there. It really could not be any easier. But what excites me more than anything else is how much opportunity is happening right now with the explosion of crypto and Forex. The time has never been better. Everybody out there listening knows somebody who's looking for something just like this, and you've got it in your hands now. And as Danny and everyone else is saying, it's just never been easier to share this idea. We're flat out excited, and I hope that there's somebody out there listening now who's going to take a chance and say, I'm going to open up a demo account. I'm not going to risk any money right now. I'm going to have a paper money demo account. I'm going to trade risk-free for a little while I learn. Then you're going to take that next step, and then they'll be back on in a couple of weeks talking about their experience. All you have to do is follow the process, follow the system. Kelvin and the traders, you get a chance to stand on the shoulders of giants and not make all the mistakes that they made. They've learned the hard way so that they can give you the answers of how to do this with much less risk and challenge than they have. They learned the hard way so that they can teach you the right way. And Calvin, if you're here, I would love for you to come on for a little bit and just share with them a little bit about the background with the traders and what you've been building.
Sure. Good to see everyone. Welcome back, Todd. Hope you had a fun vacation. So I started when I started trading back 5-6 years ago. I never had something like this, and I really wish I did. And I was in your position right now, looking for a service, looking for an educational service to teach me how to learn this skill of trading, how to extract money from the financial markets in Forex. So I was bouncing from service to service, trying to learn different strategies, different ways to trade. And nothing really worked for me until I found smart money trading. And when I found smart money trading, it really resonated with how I looked at the markets. And until today, like I'm still trading smart money. I found a lot of success with it, so I stuck with it, and it inspired me to build a service like this to help traders learn this type of trading, smart money trading. And that's not the only trading style we offer as well. We do offer price action, supply and demand, which is another form of smart money trading. And where I built a lot of different styles within the service so that different people can kind of find their own strategy that they resonate with. And what we have here is something that will really fast track your learning curve. And that's what I found when I was learning is following a professional trader who trades every day and who looks at the markets every day, someone that you want to kind of learn from and replicate, that really helps you learn a lot faster. And it's better than learning on your own because, having a mentor, having someone that's there to ask questions, pick their brain whenever you're unsure about something, that's really valuable. And that's what we have built here is an environment where you can come on to the sessions, ask questions, anything you like, ask for a live analysis, ask for their opinion on certain things, how to deal with certain things like risk management, trade management, how to, pick your targets in a trade, pick your stop losses, how to determine if a trade is high probability or not. We teach you all those things in the sessions. And something great about our traders is they're just not good traders, but they're really good teachers. They really care about your success. And I feel that's one of the most important things is the fact that, they have a vested interest in your success. So we're here to, help you develop the skills that you need to succeed in this financial market. And you could take this skill and trade any other financial market you like. It's not just Forex. It's cryptocurrencies. You could trade equities, futures, bonds. You could trade anything with the technical analysis style of trading that we teach here. And that's really powerful. And it's like you heard today, it's a skill that, will pay you for life. Once you learn the skill, it stays with you. And it can bring a lot of freedom to, your life. You could go and treat your friends and family to, a nice dinner without, looking at the price tag, right? So trading gives a lot of potential, freedoms. And it's something that, we all strive for is not just financial freedom, it's time freedom, being able to do the things we like and, travel and take out our friends and, treat our loved ones, sort of thing, right? So, so we're here, trying to help you guys achieve, your goals with trading. And our traders spend a lot of time on the charts so that you wouldn't have to spend all the time looking at the charts, analyzing. We'll provide you with a lot of trade ideas that you can take advantage of and be able to be confident in your trading and be able to take money out of the markets and grow your accounts. So we're really happy to be here and be giving you guys the service, and hopefully you guys can join us, become a travel trader, and hope to see you on the other side.
Yeah, in fact, Kelvin, you call being a travel trader. That's our brand here is at Trevorium, which is to help people travel for pennies and travel for free and sit there on the beach and make money. But that's actually in the broader marketplace. The concept is called being a digital nomad. And a digital nomad is someone who can travel anywhere in the world and make money from their digital device 24 hours a day, basically, 7 days a week. And I've been expressing to countless people that, that skill set, because there's, different skill sets for different eras. There was a time, back in the 1800s, if you could, be a blacksmith and, shoe horses, I mean, that was a valuable skill set. There was a time if you know how to grow your own, grow food, that was a valuable skill set. Because if you didn't, you'd starve, right? Today, they just drop it off on the front door. You just call DoorDash, they just drop it off. So that skill set's not so valuable today. There was a time that if you went to school and got that degree from that university, I mean, that was the ticket to the promised land. You would, rise up through middle management and be at the same company your whole life and sail off into the sunset. But in today's marketplace, especially in the COVID-19 marketplace, knowing how to make money from your digital device, trading anything you want to trade, as Kelvin just mentioned, once you learn this skill set, I think Ronnie brought it up earlier, Tim brought it up earlier. Once you learn this skill set, I mean, it's a part of it. It's like knowing how to ride a bike. I mean, once you know how, you'll never forget. And once you know how, with your digital device, you can go out there and make money in all of these different explosive markets anytime you need to, whether that just be a little part-time venture, a secondary thing, or whether that grows to be something full-time. Knowing how to do it just gives you that added advantage in the marketplace. And I see that we had our CEO and founder just come online. So Mr. David Hart, we have you here. You're on the screen. Any final thoughts here for everyone that's out there tonight? Just go ahead. There we go. We got you muted down.
I didn't plan on speaking tonight. So what a great call, though. All the guests that came on and spoke tonight about our FX Trader product. Danny, how you doing? Good to see you on the call. Mr. Vanderpool, my good friend, good to see you on the call. Kelvin and Ken, it's always a pleasure. And I get to, I was like Tim Howard, and I'm not sure who the other gentleman is there. But
that's Ronnie. That's Ronnie.
Thank you guys for being on the call tonight. I was just, it's interesting. I was just texting back and forth with one of our partners in the business, and they made, as a couple, just part-time trading, trying to figure it out in the last 30 days, $800, just part-time, and not risking a lot, just kind of figuring it out. They profited $800 from the trade ideas, and they're learning this professional skill set. So, wow. I mean, you can make money just by this service in our business. And then when you start sharing that idea with people and you apply the business model of network marketing, sky's the limit. The potential is unbelievable here at Trevorium. Todd, you talked about it tonight, the travel trader. We're in 3 different marketplaces. Obviously travel, we're in the FX Trader, and then the home-based business arena. This is a win-win. And I'm excited about what I see here. And I can tell you that sales have been going off the charts in terms of people coming into our company. The last 30 days has been the biggest 30-day growth period that we've had way before COVID started. So there is a big boom going on in all 3 markets. I believe that there's a convergence in the travel industry. A boom is coming, the FX Trader product, learning how to leverage your money to make money, and then obviously the ability to make money from home. When you put all 3 of these together, it's a win-win scenario for you. Again, and Todd, you shared we're a 9-year-old company, we're debt-free, and lots of people are winning all over the world. We're a global company. So if you're looking at us for the first time tonight, do your due diligence. And if you get excited, you have peace in your heart about this business, go at it with the vengeance, because we're going to make history in the next 12 to 24 months in our company, and you want to be part of that.
I appreciate that, Mr. David Hart. And again, Danny, thank you so much. Ronnie, Tim, great to have you on here tonight. Ken, Kelvin, Ryan, appreciate all you guys coming on. For everyone out there, get back with whoever invited you to be here tonight. Get your questions answered. Many of you might be listening to this during the day, might be on a replay, right? Most people watch this on replay. So whether it be morning, midday, or evening, right? Get back with the person who invited you to watch our video. I love Tim's line. I mean, $99 a month. I used to spend more money on guitar strings, was the line that Tim threw tonight, because he was a professional guitar player. So again, I mean, it's chicken feed to get started and go out there and start to learn this. With that, we'll be back again tomorrow night. Everyone have a great evening, and God bless. Bye, everybody.